Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Okay, so let's get some characters out the way that I felt like didn't really do anything. Let's start with Nell and Jax. Nina and Jax. Let's start with Nina and Jax. Because, to be honest, well, really, nothing happened. They talked about Jax's mother, and Nina felt guilty about Nell. She also felt guilty. Well, she felt guilty about Nell because, you know, she tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, and then she was just like, she knew that pretty much she was crazy. Also, she felt bad about how she treated Willow Tate. I don't know. For me, it's one of those things where it's like, that apology came too little, too late. In so many ways. And not to really kind of backtrack a little bit, but man, I remember when she was being really nasty to her, like really uppity, as far as Tate, as far as Willow's was concerned, and how much no one liked that scene. No one liked that scene. The actress didn't even like that scene. So it was one of those things where it's like, you know, she was apologizing and stuff like that, like, and I felt really bad and stuff. It was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of can't get past that. I just can't do it. But anyway, other than that, yeah, nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Well, Sam is still acting like a bitch. No surprise. And, you know, as I was sitting there watching it, I couldn't help but try to give her, I don't know, like a bit of reason to some extent, because let's be honest, when Jason got that call, he realized it was from the stabilizer. It was just one of those things where it's like, listen, I'm not really trying to side with Sam because of the way she's acting, but, well, she's not entirely wrong. Because, yeah, Brando did fess up to the fact that, you know, he did meet up with Cyrus before Jason came in, but, I mean, it's also one of those things where it's like, you could be hiding in plain sight, you know. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and lie and be like, Brando, this still isn't looking good for you. But I guess time will tell. I honestly tell you the truth, at this point, I have no... Well, that's not true. I feel like Brando could have did it. I mean, I know that he's hiding in plain sight, but I felt like he possibly could have did it. And on a side note, because speaking of Brando, remember Dev? Remember, like, that was a character? It was like a big thing, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. And now we don't even sit there and talk about that character, like, at all. I mean, I know he's supposed to be in some sort of boarding school or whatever, but, like, you know, whenever they're talking, they never used to say, oh, well, you know, how's Dev doing or anything like that. I was not there thinking about that on Sunday. I was like, yo, they don't even mention him. Like, I don't know. I find that just kind of weird. But, I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility that Brando could have did it. So, I'm kind of leaning on that side. We'll see. So, let's talk about, I was seriously about to call him Justin. Jesus Christ. Ned. Ned. So, Ned and Olivia is waiting at the hospital, and, I gotta be honest with you. Nothing really happens. I mean, yeah, there's some character moments about how Ned feels guilty about, you know, the last things that he was sitting there saying to Brooklyn, and, you know, Olivia just sits there and tries to comfort him. But other than that, that's really about it. There was a whole hour of trying to wait and see what was going to happen. And, well, I guess we're going to find out in the next episode. Yeah, that's literally about it. I mean, if you didn't watch it, I can literally save you a whole hour by sitting there saying, well, they don't know until towards the end. You know, and they kept making some sort of vague statements. Portia was like, oh, well, you know, there's a good chance. It's like they were trying to lean on Cynthia saying, well, there's a good chance that she may not make it or whatever. It's like, well, is she going to make it or not? Well, I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So, awesome. Let's talk about now at this point, because I think I might have said Friday. I was like, okay, cool. So they're gonna get her, right? Like, I mean, like Julian's gonna shoot her, and then that's just gonna be the end of it, and we could just kind of just move on with the lives and this one-dimensional character that offers nothing to the show other than the fact that she still is talking about Carly. She for somebody who doesn't like someone else, she constantly keeps putting her name in her mouth. Carly this, Carly that, Carly messed up my life, Carly done messed up my life. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're a grown-ass woman, and you're still sitting there blaming all your failings in this world on Carly? Like, it just... And you know what? Here's the thing. I get it in the beginning when she first started, but this is just one of those one-note things that's just like... because, well... Julian's an idiot. Yes, Julian is an idiot. Because he did one of his famous bad guy speeches of, oh, I'm going to finally get you for everything that you've done. And then I'm going to sit there and do this. And then, and I'm like, bro, you got a clear shot. What are you doing? Like, why are you wasting everyone's time? Just... So, just when he's about to pull the trigger, Taggart shows up. Yes. And I call him Taggart the Moron. Because the last time I checked, I'm pretty sure this guy was supposed to be faking dead, so that way he can get, Cyrus, but I get it. You know, this is all for building up tension and, putting Taggart back into the storyline and making it more interesting. And I get that. Jesus Christ. It's almost as though you're just gonna undermine everything that Jordan, Nurse Johnson, and pretty much, Epiphany. You're just gonna undermine all their work just that way you can, come out and play hero? Dude, are you... Anyway, he comes out there, and I don't know if Julian, shoots him or something like that. I didn't hear a gunshot, but towards the end, he's literally sitting there bleeding. Jason comes out, like the badass that he is. I haven't really actually said this, but Jason and Sonny are my favorite characters. I love Jason. This guy can pretty much nearly do no wrong. So anyway, he comes in there all badass or whatever. He's like, you hurt? And then he realized he was like Taggart. He was like, angry boy. I'm like, bro, shut up. Just shut up. Honestly, tell you the truth, and I know I'm going to go back to Sam for a little bit, but Sam is the type of person that sometimes he just needs to just sit in the corner somewhere. Because I feel like a lot, and the sad thing, I feel like, and I hate to sit there and say this, but I feel like she's one of those type of chicks that tries to bite off way more than she can chew. And the only reason why she feels she can get away with half of the stuff that she gets away with is because she has a big, strong, muscle-bound boyfriend. That's the type of woman that Sam reminds me of. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really despise those type of women. So anyway, Nell pretty much just gets away. She gets in the car, and the cops don't find her, and she is still spouting off Carly nonsense, and for the most part, in this episode, she got away. So, yeah, that's the thing. Let me just pause it for 1 second. Yeah, yeah, I feel like I kind of just got everything out the way. I mean, yeah, there was some stuff with Monica. She was there, and she really didn't add anything to the story. She just pretty much told them the cops what happened, which was stuff that she couldn't really remember, and yeah. So she didn't really do too much of anything. Oh, Brando was pretty much acting as like the stand-in Jason because he went to pretty much interrogate Julian, and he was like, well, when he came in there, Brando came in there with him or whatever, and he pretty much was like, where is Nell? What's going on? And the whole time, Julian's just like, I don't know anything, blah, 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 blah. And then Brando comes out like, hey, I see his duff bag you got there. It's like you, where you going, buddy? And, Julian makes up some sort of BS excuse. I'm like, bro, seriously, I don't know. I still feel like in a lot of ways I just kind of lost respect for that character. And again, and I've said this before, at this point, maybe joining the mob is the best thing for you. Because again, your kids don't like you, you're not really seeing anyone. Alexis is not going to go out with you no matter if you're in the mob or not. So, yeah, maybe you should think about going back to the mob. So Sonny gives his usual threats, you do this or else. If I find out, if she tells me a different story, judge, jury, and executioner, as he so put it. And then, he has off. And, the thing that was kind of annoying was just as he was about to leave, Julian was like, wait. I'm like, so you about to confess, buddy? About to just tell him the truth and just kind of just deal with the consequences, because they're coming sooner or later. And then he's just like, oh well, I'm sorry that this happened. Like, Julian, just shut up. Just stop talking at this point. I'm just it was just like, bro, you can even man up to sit there. And my whole thing is like, and the thing that kind of, now I'm sitting there thinking about it, it's like, alright, you know what, listen, Sonny could probably kill you, he can hurt you, he can torture you, or whatever, but you know what, there's an innocent child out there with a crazy, deranged woman, and the only thing that you're thinking about is yourself. Like, are you kidding? I am trying so hard not to curse. I really am. But, like, this is what we're reduced to now with Julian. The spineless coward that would rather save his own skin than to sit there and help out a child. Because his mother is a deranged whack job. I don't even have anything else to say. I mean, I don't have anything else to say that's not going to involve 4-letter words, so I don't think I have anything else to say. So, with that being said, I do want to apologize because I know this video came out kind of late. Work was later than I wanted it to be, and, but tomorrow I'm off, so tomorrow I get to actually put out my video on time. So yeah, that's going to actually do it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Julian's character so far, because I think when he came in, he seemed like he was a really cool character. And I'm not saying that he's not, it's hard for me to sit there and even say that he's cool at this point because of the stuff that I just said. But let me know what you think of Julian. Do you like his character now? Do you not like his character? You know what? Do you think that Julian at this point is just better off going to the mob? Going back to the mob? Because no mob equals being blackmailed by people like Nell Benson. And I'm not saying she's not a good con artist, but like, at least when you're in a mob, you actually had protection. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Julian's character just overall. Have a good night, because I know it's coming out late, and if you're watching this in the daytime tomorrow, thank you for watching my late review, and let me know what you think, and have a great day. And, yeah.